in the house, and I'm gonna be reading today for Sagittarius. Hey, hey, hey. Okay. So some of you are opening up, or sorry, some of you are gonna have a second chance with someone, or maybe something that lives again or has a second chance to it. Apparently, that's what fell out for you. I'm just went ahead and took those since it fell out like that. Somebody's with an earth sign. I feel like some of you another Sagittarius or a fire sign. What's going on with Sagittarius and love? I don't like that. That's one shuffle. Okay, I'm gonna go with it. So I don't like that. Let's go along with it. So your Two of Pentacles reversed. Some of you in the past, you were communicating with someone. Let's see. So there was some type of communication that came in or is coming in for some of you Sagittarius. All right. The Lover's card. Some of it's a Gemini. Let's see. Ooh, you're conflicted as hell. You don't know whether to. So I feel like, okay, this is what I'm getting. Some of you in the past, you were communicating with someone, all right? But it's like you two have since stopped and you've distanced yourself from this person. Like, if for some of you, there's going to be communication that comes in. I just want to put that out there. Knight of Swords reversed and the Nine of Pentacles is what you're doing. So there's this like connection here, but it's like you're distancing yourself from it, or you're like basically detaching yourself from it, and you're just like in this really big single mode. All right, is what it's telling me. The person you're dealing with, it still feels burdened by this connection. I feel like it may end. Honestly, I'm feeling an ending energy, or it's going to remain ended or end. Some of you threw your hands up. You got tired of a situation. I feel like this is someone you were either communicating heavily with in the past, like it was very on and off, or basically what I'm getting is it's kind of like there could be some communication. It's kind of what I'm getting as well. Yeah, whoever this person is could be a Leo, a water sign, a fire sign. Whoever they are, they're trying to be happy despite the situation you two had, and they're kind of closing off from you emotionally. That's what it's telling me. King of Cups reversed, but they still feel burdened. I don't care how closed off they're acting; they still feel burdened with the situation. So if this person's coming off as someone who is happy, or you feel like they're happy despite the situation, they're really not. I feel like it's more of a front. I feel like they still feel burdened at the end of the day, but they wouldn't tell you that, or at least they don't act like they're burdened by it. But I feel like they are. How do they see you? The Queen of Wands. So they are attracted to you. They feel like you're someone they're failing with or failed with, all right? But they do find you attractive, or they see you as attractive, all right, is what it's telling me. How do you see them? Upwards. The Ten of Pentacles reversed. So you're definitely seeing this as someone you didn't obtain stability with, all right, is what it's telling me. There was a situation that fell out between you two, or didn't get to like the end all be all. And you feel like this person is basically still grieving. So some of you are aware that this person is like, you're under the impression they're still grieving you or disappointed about you. So I feel like you two failed. All right, honestly, that's what I'm kind of getting. You two failed, and it's not moving forward at this point. And I think this person is still attracted to you. They still see you as attractive, Sagittarius. And there was like this union between you two at some point, or a possibility of a union. Some of you were actually with this person, some of you were not. There was a big energy of a union there, all right, is what it's telling me. What I'm kind of getting is there either was communication in the past, or there will be communication. It's kind of what I'm getting as well. Yeah, some of you actually reconcile with this person in the past, or you two had a tendency to be on and off, reconcile, stop dealing with one another, like it was very on and off. Or for some of you, what I'm also predicting, I'm a predictive tarot reader, some of you, there may be a communication and a reconciliation between you two, all right, is what it's telling me. If it hasn't happened, I'm kind of predicting that could happen, all right. Nine of Wands upright, and the Death card is the outcome. So I feel like some of you are pretty much exhausted by the situation, or it really exhausted you, all right, is what it's telling me. I don't feel like, what is the most likely outcome for these two, please? Four of Pentacles reversed. Why is that? There's gonna be some type of for some of you, there's a potential for a new beginning between you two. Is kind of what I'm getting as well. Like this is like really free will play. Because what I was getting at the beginning of the reading, where there's a second chance that was possible. That's the first thing that fell out. Some of you probably weren't in here at the time, but it was the first thing that fell out. But for some of you, I'm just seeing you completely move on. So really, this is free will at play. Some of you will have that chance to repeat this and have a second chance. But for some of you, I'm seeing as well, this is like free will here. You'll just move on with your life. The Fool card, you'll decide to just listen to your intuition or what your soul is telling you, and be free, basically. All right, is what it's telling me. That's kind of what I'm getting. But I do feel like there's a strong connection you two still have, despite the distance. Yeah, Three of Swords and Lovers is why it's all happening, and Eight of Cups. Some of you are involved. Okay, I didn't want that. I really wanted to stay off the whole love triangle shit. Believe me, I get tired of talking about them. Y'all get tired of hearing about them. But let's just, state what's here. I kind of feel like basically, there may have been with the Lovers there. That's my love triangle card, and the Three of Swords clarifying it. So for some of you, it did involve basically more than just two people. There may have been three people in the equation. And now this person is acting emotionally unavailable, or they're acting very closed off. Even though I think they may come off as happy to you or like they don't care, I think deep down inside they do. They're just acting very cold, emotionally uninvolved. But I think that there's a lot that they're dealing with, and I think they're still dealing with the burden of this connection, in my personal tarot opinion, basically. All right, Christopher, if I can look, I don't care if I'm picking up on your energy. All right, won't you pick yourself out of this goddamn chat? What about that? Pick yourself out of here. Just saying, Christopher. All right, you idiot. And like I said, y'all come in here with these little faceless profiles, so I can't even see what you look like to read your busted ass face. So if you're going to come in here and talk shit, then at least put your face on display so I can read that busted shit. I'm just saying. I have a suspicion that the people that come in here with faceless profiles, you have a face only a mother could love. I'd be surprised if your mother loved it. All right? Just saying. They come in here with these faceless profiles and expecting me to be able to read just that. Come in here and put your busted ass mug on display, and we'll go toe to toe then. And make it equal fair ground. Just saying. Like I said, you have a face only a mother could love. I bet. All right. Let's see. Who's coming towards Sagittarius? Who's coming towards Sagittarius? I want to freehand this one, Sagittarius. It's very straightforward tonight. Wow, conflicted individual. Not sure whether to give you a second chance. Not wanting to give this. So they're holding back. They think they're getting over you, or they're getting over you, and they don't want to grant this a second chance, is what it's telling. There's still a connection there, folks. If this person is trying to make a decision to not give this a second chance, they feel like it makes them crazy. They feel like the situation makes them crazy. I think they fluctuate, quite frankly. I think they fluctuate. 1 minute they think they're done, they're over, and the next minute they're like thinking about the heartbreak, the pain, the separation, the severance. It's like this energy of fluctuation. It's been very on and off between you two, or will have a potential to be on and off if it's restarted or revisited. All right, I'll put that out there. I think at this point, this person is not wanting to grant this a second chance, or at least that's how they're feeling. But I think they still feel a connection with you. What caused the situation? The Three of Pentacles reversed. Some of you, what caused it was the Three of Pentacles reversed, the Five of Wands. There was a lot of people involved, folks. It's telling me the same story again. Look, yeah. You two were very, there was other people in the equation, or is. And this, and you had to withdraw, or they did, somebody had to withdraw. Because I think there was other people in the equation. I think that this situation it was on and off. I feel like there was this on and off energy, or this connection runs the potential to be very on and off. It's neither here nor there, is what I'm kind of getting. And I feel like this is causing you more harm than good. Let's look into the single Sagittarius, please. Single Sagittarius, please. I gotta stop being so self-conscious about my reads. I gotta stop that. All right, single Sagittarius, please. Can we go to Leo, or a fire sign? Single Sagittarius, please. What about single Sagittarius, please, for November? Five of Swords. Some of you are really conflicted about love. You feel like it's more drama. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. I kind of feel like if there's somebody that you used to be on and off with, this is what I'm getting. You two were on and off. Some of you have already reconciled with this person or communicated with them in the past. Like there's been a pickup of communication. And for some of you, what I wanted to say was, what I said is that basically I feel like there could be a pickup in communication and a possible reconciliation. All right, I want to put that out there. But be aware strongly, if whether you're aware or not aware of love triangles. Putting that out there. Some of you were involved in one. Some of you are not aware of this. Some of you will become aware. I feel like there's definitely was other. This was not a situation involving just two people. It looks like it's more than two. All right. Oh, ooh, Ace of Pentacles. You got something new coming along. Some of you already have something new in your life. The World card. So old stuff is phasing out for you single ones. You're getting over a difficult phase in your love life. I feel like some of you either recently or distant or back, you dealt with a breakup. All right. I feel like some of you had a breakup or an ending. The World card tells me you had some type of ending or something closed out. That's your energy. So new stuff starting to come in. Some of you, this new person's already in your life or that's coming in. Just be on the lookout for that. Hermit reverse. See, I really feel if you have not had a return of somebody, it's very possible, especially if it's a Virgo. I got Hermit reverse, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I feel like some of you, somebody you got over or had an ending with, may make a return to your life. The Hermit reverse is my card of coming back around from an isolation period. So it's like there may be a comeback around. Don't be shocked. But you also have something new coming along as well. I feel like new and old. What I feel like for you is new stuff will present itself, and so will past connections. Some of you, it's past friends, past lovers. It's not just new. It's not just new. I'm going to put that out there. Some of you have a new air sign, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or an earth sign coming in. So you do have somebody coming in. It's a very honest person. It looks like it's a new person. There's an honest person coming into your life. Could be a bit on the detached side, but they are a good potential for you. I'm seeing some of you have somebody. If there's not somebody in your life right now, there will be pretty soon. It's coming in fast. I think after a difficult love situation you were dealing with, new stuff is starting to come in, and you're going to start seeing that manifest into your life, quite frankly. This person from the past is very wishy-washy or was very wishy-washy. Woman, it's like this person's conflicted is what I keep picking up on. I feel like they're acting emotionally unavailable right now or closed off, but they want to come back around to you. All right. But I also feel like there's a new person either in your life or coming towards you in the near future. It's not far off. So if you have nobody around you right now, be prepared. It's coming in for you. Like I'm seeing it really heavily come in. This is going to be somebody you're going to be communicating with a lot. I'm seeing dates, like a lot of communication between you two, passionate times. Like it's not far off for you, new love. All right. So you won't be, if you're waiting, you won't be waiting for long, basically, is what I'm trying to say. But I do feel like, honestly, there is a past person that may still make an appearance. Look at you got new stuff coming in. Look at this. Ace of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. Could be an earth sign, air sign energy. Some of you are going to have a lot of options come in. Like I feel like for some of you, you may have more than one option come in. You may have to make a choice at some point between two people, or you'll just have a lot of people to choose from. So if you've been stagnant, you won't be for long, love-wise. Big water, somebody with a water sign. You got commitment coming up. Your most likely outcome is the Hierophant, the High Priestess, and 8 of Wands. Some of you have commitment coming up. A relationship coming up in 2020. And I say 2020 because this is going into the next couple of months, which puts you into 2020. So I don't see you being single for long. You're going to have a lot of options, a lot of people to choose from, or you're just basically going to have options come in, single ones, all right? But I also feel, don't be surprised if a past person makes a reappearance trying to enter back into your bubble, basically. So I'm trying to, that's what I'm kind of getting. Just don't be surprised. Single ones, all right? But I also feel like new and old things will probably resurface for you. Or new things will surface for you, but don't be surprised if a past person resurfaces, all right? Okay. All the way from Aries to Pisces, what can you tell me, please? All right, here we go. Oh, don't even try it. You're not gonna get no attention. Your really low budget attempt at getting attention is denied. All right, I just gave you that, and now fuck off. All right. Okay, all the way from Aries to Pisces. I'm waiting for the alert. I do mine off alerts. Okay. Hey, Cynthia, how you doing? We're doing an Aries. They're sure they want you and they won't let you go. All right, they know they want you. If we're doing a Taurus, 1 minute they want to move forward, the next minute they want to get out. So they're very conflicted. Thank you. Let's see. They're very arrogant or acting that way at least. 1 minute wanting to move forward, feeling like you're the one, the next minute wanting to leave the situation or get out. So they're you're not getting a straightforward approach from this person. It's like this energy of wishy-washiness. All right. We're dealing with a Gemini. Unfortunately, I'm seeing them avoid you and break free. I'm not seeing them stick around. All right. I see cheater with somebody's a cheater or a player. We're dealing with, if you're dealing with a Cancer, even though they're taking a break from you and being non-communicative, they are keeping their tabs and stalking you, still are watching you. We're dealing with a Leo. They feel powerless to make this situation right. They're getting over you. I don't see them really making a lot of moves. They feel very non-confident, or they just don't think that they're going to be able to like make the situation work. All right, is what it's telling me. If you're dealing with a Virgo, they're very conflicted. They're still dealing with the grief of the situation. Like they're still looking back at this with disappointment for whatever reason. They think they've healed, but they're not. They're fluctuating, which I keep getting for a repetitive thing for pretty much all the signs. They're fluctuating, this Virgo is very conflicted. Neither here nor there. They're looking back at this with disappointment or regrets or sorrow. Thinking they're healed, but they're really not. All right, I feel like they're trying to heal, but they're not healing entirely, apparently. We're doing a Libra. They're going to want to move this forward with you. They're wanting to come in to offer you love. All right. There's a Libra that wants to move this forward and offer you love. They get a lot of passion and love this person has for you. All right. We're doing a Scorpio. I appreciate y'all. Thank you, Jesse J. We're doing a Scorpio. Even though they can't let you go and there's this lack of closure between you two, they're still not taking the initiative to mend it with you or communicate. Page of Cups reversed and the World reversed. So there's some type of unfinished business, something that hasn't been said, or there's a lack of closure, but they're not doing anything to initiate this being solved or being mended. And apparently you're not either, because it's like there's this unfinished business there, this lack of closure between you two, between you and a Scorpio. All right. I don't know. You tell me, Selena. All right. All right. Let's see. Sagittarius. If you know what a Sagittarius, I feel like honestly, this person's kind of holding back. There may be, they may be going through like the blues about the situation, or they're tired of they were tired of the on and off situation between you two, or they were tired of how it wasn't getting anywhere. So from their perspective, they feel like it wasn't getting anywhere, or it was very on and off between you two. It felt very on and off. All right. They're kind of in the blues about it, or just really, I don't see them really doing a whole lot of expressions. So if you're expecting expressions from a Sagittarius, I'm not seeing it. All right. We're doing a Capricorn. I'm seeing basically sun reverse. They're unhappy with this and they're deciding to walk away. Like I feel like they invested a lot in this, but it's like time for them to walk away because it makes them unhappy. We're doing an Aquarius. There's no growth and expansion due to games you two played, or games they played, you played. Somebody played a lot of games, head games, mind games. There's a lack of growth and expansion due to somebody's game playing ways, is what the story I got. All right. Thank you, Reflection. Appreciate that. We're doing with a Pisces. Unfortunately, I'm seeing that end, a betrayal or an ending. Ten of Swords. I hate to say that, but Ten of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. So this ending or this betrayal or this thing that's ending between you and this Pisces is pretty much out of both of your hands. There's nothing you can do to stop it. I think it's something that's like spiritually based that can't be stopped. For whatever reason, I don't know the explanation for it. I just feel like it's something that has to end or would end. All right, that's coming. It's nothing you can do about it, and neither can they. All right. I feel like it has a spiritual basis to it, or a spiritual explanation to it. I don't know what the explanation is, but let's see. Let me look into your advice. Let me look into your advice. I feel like I need to name this Sagittarius. You won't be single for long. I feel like you won't be single for long. I feel like 2020 is your year for a relationship. If you've been waiting on, even some of you that are not looking for one, I feel like it'll happen when you least expect it. All right. Okay, what is Sagittarius' advice? Right there. The Two of Cups. Ace of Cups reversed. So you had this soulmate energy that you couldn't get the situation off the ground with them. You loved them. You had a connection with them. There was a lot of games being played from this person, or you've played games. Somebody was playing games. It's been stagnant for a while. Somebody's not expressing their love. Some people are Aries or a Taurus. I feel like there's this energy of a connection. There was a soulmate connection there, but it's like there's a lot of games being played, or somebody's playing games. They're not budging. You're not budging. Somebody's not expressing themselves, their feelings. Is the story I'm getting for this? What is the advice, though? This is just telling me a story. What is the advice? You know, instead of jumping to conclusions about what you feel happened or what they feel happened, this could be to a cross watcher as well. I feel like honestly, somebody's trying to find out the truth as to why it never got anywhere or why it's not getting anywhere. Somebody, who the hell is this story? So I feel like honestly, either you've been stalking this person, they've been stalking you. The reason somebody's stalking is they're trying to figure out what happened, why it went down. Somebody's still trying to get information about you, or vice versa. So somebody is trying to get information as to why things fell apart or why they're not getting anywhere. I don't know what that offers you, what that information offers you. It's just telling me that. What is their advice? Give me an advice. Normally I get this story right away. I get this energy of some of you need to stop trying to. Some of you may not even get the answers you want. I feel like some of you are still lingering about a past connection or a connection you're dealing with. This could be to a cross watcher as well. Some of you may not get the information you want. You may be trying to get info in vain. You may never get the truth as to why things went down or why this happened, why they did that. All right, is what it's telling me. I feel like some of you may be trying to stalk or spy or get information in vain. Because you may not ever hear it from the horse's mouth or may not ever get it from the horse's mouth. That's the story I'm getting from this. I could be totally off, but I'm not going to let this self-confidence issue get me down. So that's the story I got, and I'm sticking to it. But I do feel like despite any type of situation going on in your love life, I honestly feel like you have a relationship coming up. If you're single, you won't be for long. Honestly, I feel like if you're single, you won't be for long. That's my prediction. I feel like in 2020, possibly 2021, you could be in a long-term relationship. It was saying that it's coming in for you. So even if you're not single and you're dealing with a shitty connection, then I feel like you have a relationship coming up. I feel like a relationship is coming in for you, all right? And that's why I'm going to name the reading Sagittarius. You won't be single for long, all right? All right, so with that being said, you all have a good one, and I'll talk to you later, all right? Bye, y'all.